All right, getting ready to start my seedlings or pot them up. And this is the potting mix that I get. So it's a seed starting mix. I shouldn't have said potting mix, it's a seed starting mix. So this is when you just first plant the seeds and there's no nutrition in it, but the seed has enough nutrition to start. And if you watch The Rusted Gardener, he starts his and he pours boiling hot water in it to kill the gnat eggs. So I need some pot holders on this. I have 2 bags in there. I've already done this once. I'm getting this ready to pot my seeds up. Nice big painting stick that I use, and kind of just stir it around. And he recommends letting it set for 7 days just to double check to make sure no gnat eggs had harvested. And I think I can actually do that this time. Last time I just had to get my seeds started, so I didn't have the time to do that. And trying to get down all the way to the bottom. A little bit more. All right, I think it's all wet. Then I put a lid on the bucket and let it sit for the next 7 days. And that's how I start my seedling mix. So from there, I let it sit. I was impatient. He said 7 days, and I'm not near 7 days. Probably closer to 2. Sorry about the jiggly there. And then I just take handfuls and put it in here. It is a little wetter than it should, but it's hard to get the peat moss to take in water anyways. So it's okay that it's on the wet side. And I just fill up the little containers, push it down so it's full and packed. I'm not shoving it in, not, pushing it down so hard that it's packed in compact. Yeah. So I made a list of the peppers that I want to plant, and this was an 18 cell, but down here, this one is empty. That way when I water, I can see the water level in it. So I'm gonna plant 2 seeds of each of these in each cell, and I already made my tags. And we are going to begin. So the first one is a purple sweet bell pepper. I don't think I liked these last time, but I can't remember. I do have one in the garden. So these ones that are from Botanical Interest, a lot of them come in these little tiny seed packet, and they don't have a lot of seeds in them. I like the brand because they have different ones, but I also at the same time a lot of times just buy these ones from the nursery because you just get a lot more seeds. I did buy some of these from the nursery also. They had this brand, and at least these have like 30 seeds in them. But unfortunately, some of the Haas ones, even though I want to really grow this variety, it says 30 seeds, but I swear there was only like 20 in it. And I did email the company and say, hey, I didn't get a lot. And they're like, oh, what's the order number and the packing and all this, and I just never got back. So I'm just gonna go ahead and plant one seed because I only have 3 of those. And I am gonna plant another flat for a friend. And my multi-purpose tool I use a lot to plant with is my marker. So I have a tendency to go too deep, so I'm gonna try to backfill those in. But I just gonna keep like this and do little holes and then put the seed in there. That was the Black Beauty. I already got my tag ready. So I'll do the Poblano on the one that I just did. So I use crafting washi tape to close them back up. Sometimes it works well, sometimes it doesn't. I think I made a video. Maybe I'll attach it to this one. I have so much washi tape, so it's okay if it rips. I just like that it can close instead of just bending them over with the and then putting a paper clip and hoping they stay still. So they're all stuck in the corner. And I'm just gonna, like I said, chance it and put one in each. It's just, especially the ones I only have a couple of seeds in them. I am gonna plant another, like I said, another one. So then I'm just gonna cover them up and put the tag in it and keep going. Put these back in their home. And so I don't know if we're gonna be able to handle this cayenne pepper. Barely handle the heat of the jalapenos. But so I'm gonna keep on planting these, and then I'm gonna decide. As you can see, these have 18 cells. These have double that amount. I didn't do my math. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the math on screen here. And gonna probably do this one of peppers and that one of tomatoes. I haven't quite decided yet, but let's get planting. Exciting night in the Woodpile house. My husband helped me put up the lights. What do you do when you have a couple of days off to be with your wife instead of going to Vegas? You put seeds in to start growing plants. And we have sprouts. We have mostly tomatoes. They came up first. But today I noticed a few of the peppers came up. This is the pepper tray. Planted them in a little bit of a bigger pot, more of like a 2.5 by 2.5 or 3, not sure. And then these were in smaller ones. But so exciting that we have sprouts. Now we can see if we can keep them alive and growing for about 8 weeks, 10 weeks. Not sure after my research on when we can plant outside. Thanks for learning and growing with the Woodpile.